House, that's up in the Bucket Brush
That's in Hampton or Hebron.
or somewhere. I think I should fine him $1,000.
That's not enough. I don't know why he has so many problems in Hebron. They just,
Find him enough to cover me too, would you please?
pardon?
I'd like you to find him enough to cover me too, please.
Okay.
Bye. Hey, Nick,
What?
bye. Okay.
See you later. Boop, 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 boop.
Hey, I made it.
Oh, good. Call meeting to order now.
You mean I was what you were waiting for? That's awful.
Yep, it is. I know.
You've been,
Hi, Ally.
you've been fined $1,000, Brian.
We know you have your own schedule, Brian.
I just got back from the fair.
I didn't see you there.
They
I
said
didn't either.
they said you bowed out early.
Yeah, about 2:45 I went out. All right, call the meeting in order. First order of business is that 79. Go ahead, take attendance, please.
Craig Leggett,
Here.
Brian Campbell,
Hey, I'm here.
Jenny Sullivan,
Here,
Juan Gonzalez,
Present.
Nick Caimano,
Here.
and Dave O'Brien.
Here.
And we
Okay.
have a quorum.
All right, first order of business is the 7880 Main Street project. The 7880 project, Main Street LLC finally got their planning board approval and their seeker approval. So we are set to clear. Kara sent out a resolution taking final action appointing on the project, appointing 7880 as Main Street LLC, the agent for the agency. The purpose of constructing and equipping the project facility is defined herein and on certain conditions, authorizing execution and delivery of an agent agreement and closing documents by and between the agency and the company. So I will need a resolution for that.
So moved.
Brian,
Second.
second by Nick. Any further discussion?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
thank you. Always ask, and this all fits within our guidelines for providing these benefits.
Yes.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Roll call, please.
Craig Leggett,
Yes,
Brian Campbell,
Yes.
Jenny Sullivan,
yes,
Juan Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Nick Caimano
Yes.
and Dave O'Brien.
Yes. The next one we have is there is a NEPA, which is required, NEPA study, which is required for our congressional member items grant. And NEPA in short format is the HUD form of seeker. So we have to have a professional engineer do this. Labella is going to do this for us for $7,500. That can be taken out of our NBRC grant, so it'd be no cost to the agency, just out of our funds for there. So I will need a resolution to move that.
Just to clarify, Dave, we didn't have to go out to bid on that or anything. We're good with just hiring them.
No, because this is going to be part of our big project with our engineering.
Yep.
So we went out for requests for qualifications for engineers.
And they were selected.
Labella is the one that was chosen to do the project.
How do you,
Oh, hold on.
I'll move it, Dave.
Okay, yeah, so it's all gonna be big, part of the big project. It's all gonna come out of the MBRC grant.
Yep.
So it's moved by Brian. Do I have a second? Was that one? Okay.
And then discussion.
Discussion?
Thank you. Sorry for the telephone in the back. We have money in this grant. We have excess to cover this 7,500.
Correct, we have $600,000. We've only obligated about 100 so far.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't call it excess because I'm sure we'll use it all.
Well, yeah, we'll use it all. So, all right, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, should this be roll?
Yeah, it should be.
Should be.
Craig Leggett,
Yes.
Brian Campbell,
Yes.
Jenny Sullivan,
Yes.
Juan Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Nick Caimano
Yes.
and Dave O'Brien.
Yes. We got down, so that's taken care of. We got down to the final lay down yards that the CHPE or TDI wants to lease. There's about 8 acres. I'm looking for, I'm trying to negotiate up. They'd offered $1,200 an acre was their first bid. But since we're giving them improved areas plus the availability of electricity and water, in discussion with other people at lease, we think it's worth more like $1,600. So I'm going to try for that. We'll see what we get. But the immediate obligation we need to do is, since they're interested, we also have to go out to get an appraisal to see if it's worth that. So they can then submit to ABO and all the other parties the 90-day notice. So we can give a 90-day notice to get that done. So I've got one company that will do it for $1,800. I'm looking for, I've got a line on someone who may do it for less than that, but I'd like the authorization to get this started. It's going to take a couple of weeks to do. They're looking to start utilization of the property in November. So that gives us time to hopefully get the appraisal done and also get the 90-day notice in. So I request that ability to be able to sign that contract.
I'll move it.
Good. Brian,
Yeah, second.
second by Nick.
Yeah, sure.
Any further discussion?
Yeah, Dave, of course, when you do this, it can come in $1,000 or $2,000. It can be either one or anywhere in between. Where does that put us with what they've already offered and what you're trying to negotiate?
Well, $1,200 is over $100,000 a year for a guaranteed 3 years. So that's $300,000 over the term of the agreement. If we can get up there, and I actually remember part of the other question, if we can get up farther, we could get up to $130,000, $140,000. But we just simply need an appraisal that says this is what rental is available for this property. And as I remember Kara saying, if I do remember correctly, we can go over and under that, but we just need that for the package.
Okay, I was just wondering how it was going to hurt your negotiations or help them
Yeah, well,
forward.
they won't see this. They'll never see this. This just goes straight from us to the ABO. And
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? Did we have some motion and second on that?
Yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Carried. Was there anything else I forgot? I didn't forget. Okay. Last item of business is CEO appointment. I'd like a motion to appoint Chuck Barton as CEO effective on the 29th of August.
I'll move it.
Moved by Nick, second by Craig. Any further discussion?
Well, I think we should talk an hour or so about it, but other than that, it's fine.
Thanks, Nick.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, since Craig's there, maybe we should.
Opposed? Carried. I have nothing else unless anyone's got something else you want to bring up for the benefit of the agency.
When is Brian gonna give us $1,000?
What's my $1,000 for?
You're late. Geez, we'd have been done a half hour ago.
Right.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to say thank you for the appointment, and I certainly look forward to working with everybody. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I like you.
I'm at the fair, actually. Brian, you were talking about the fair. I'm sitting in this hot parking lot at the fair.
And
That's
it's
why I
too
smell the cow manure, huh?
Hey, I'm trying to get to know Washington County, and it's the best place to start.
It is. It's a great start.
I took it- I
Go to
took
the
it-
county building way in the back, and you'll meet our tourism department and our personnel department. They're all back there. It's well worth the walk.
Okay, will do.
Well, hey, I have a thought, Mr. Chairman, and Chuck. Should Chuck make a point of going to see the chairman of the board of each of our counties, just to be introduced and, that kind of stuff?
We have a long list of people we're working on.
Okay,
Okay.
And that includes, by the way, board members who want to reach out one-on-one and speak with board members.
yeah,
But today's point, we have a list of officials on both counties, and it's quite a list. The issue is not finding enough people; it's an issue of time. So we'll see if we can get through the list in a month or so. So yeah, we have several. We have intentions to meet with several people.
good.
And our meetings do appear in the same day at the same time, our monthly board meeting. But it would be nice if you could come and do it that way, to the first impression and meet everybody in that setting, and then set up how you want to meet them individually. I think would be great.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Shirt and tie, Chuck.
You weren't there at the Friday's meeting, Brian, but he was there and met a few of them.
Good.
Oh, good. Also, he got to meet the guy that wanted to know how you voted, Dave. That's good.
Yeah, I didn't want to know how I voted.
Yeah, for Trump.
Oh, I forgot about him. There was a guy at the board meeting who wanted to ask every supervisor who they voted for in the election.
It was a very awkward moment, but well managed.
But you got to see it on YouTube. It's the funniest show I'd seen in some time. And I was just getting off a cruise, and I said, I got to see this.
Yeah, it was funny. I was waiting for him to ask me. I was going to say, none of your effing business.
I didn't hear that.
So, all right, anything else?
No, I'll move to adjourn and stay well.
We're adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.